But she was working, and she's the one that picked me up and brought me here. So she's resting. So keep her in prayer too. God bless.
Amen. Come on, again. Put your hands together. Amen. Come on. Amen. Amen. Now this is what, amen, church is about. Amen. Come on, it's about, amen, somebody not leaving how they came. Amen.
Amen.
Come on, if anything else going on, amen, this is what it's about. Amen. Now, amen, some of you are ready for the TV, I guess. Amen.
You know this. Somebody guess.
Amen. Some of you are ready. Amen. Amen. I'm sure. Amen. Come on, Jermaine, and stir it up. Amen. I'm going to get somebody else to come pull it out. Amen. I don't want them to think we put a rabbit in the hat.
Come on now.
Come on, Jermaine, and just stir this for me. Amen.
You don't shoot you,
Who we going to get? Miss Vera. Everybody know Miss Vera ain't going to do wrong.
That's right.
Come on, Mother God. Amen.
That's right.
Just stir it. Just stir it. Amen.
She knows she ain't gonna do wrong. No.
Amen. Amen. Now this first one, amen, we're going to give out something else before the TV, amen. So, amen, you have to be in the room for it. We'll try it a couple of more times and see. People. Well,
You only put that blue, we bad about some red.
all mixed in there. Amen. You just want to, what is she wearing, Earl?
Alice got it over there.
Amen. Mary. They look like Mary Austin to me. What's this? Who's phone number 710-9019? You just want a flashlight.
That could have been your TV, man.
Amen. Stir it up, Mother Scott. Amen. This one is not for the TV either.
The pen.
Amen.
The pen.
All right.
The pen.
It's not for the TV.
Like that. We don't swear.
John Thompson.
Who's John Johnson?
If they're not in the building, then we don't. Okay. Do it again. Stir it and do it again. If he's not here, he still can win the TV. They put in $2 just like everybody else.
We got this, Mike.
Mike, maybe you should go over to the table and buy some blue ones then. So, there you go. Okay. Amen. Gotta be here. Keep on. Yeah, but this is not for the TV. But we're not. This is only going to somebody in the room until the TV will go. So you go again, brother. Just shake it, amen. We're gonna try this again, amen. I know, amen. Everybody got their stubs in their hand waiting on the TV. What you got? Who is Janet? 500 Pickwick Trail.
Janet, she got
What's her last name?
Fauntleroy. There she gone.
She got a ink pen, a stylus, amen. Flashlight stylus.
She went. Oh.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
She can't use it.
Amen. This next one, amen, mother. Stir it up and pull it out again. This next one is for 1 hour, amen. Shirts.
Huh?
This is for 1 hour shirts. Whoever wins, you see Sister Michelle, she'll get you fitted for a shirt. Betty. Pentagram. Who's that? Mike, you're gonna have to do a drum roll for this TV now, because you know some of them still waiting. They just, I can hear them now. I wish you'd get a TV out so I can go. I'm gonna give it so you can go. Amen. With that attitude, the Lord ain't gonna give it to you. We'll get her something. This is Dawson Atwater. Amen. The girl that works at the pawn shop. Amen. One more time, amen, for this shirt, amen. T-shirt, Jermaine Bracy. You got a shirt coming, see? Amen. Get your size, amen. Let's see if we got it. Amen. Come on, how many of you ready for the TV? I know you are. Come on, Mike. Come on, y'all. Come on, Chris. Amen. Come on, y'all give me some noise. Come on, this for the TV. Amen. Come on. TV Blu-ray player. Amen. Come on, let's play to the Lord. Give it to somebody that need it. Amen. Pray to God, give it to somebody that need it. Now, mother ain't gonna look and see what color. She just gonna reach her hand in there and shake everything loose for one. Amen. Come on, amen. You better be praying then if you want it in the name of Jesus. So we pray that God give it to somebody that need it. Somebody that ain't read their mouth, God. Come on, Lord. This might be somebody that Crystal know. Walton Street know. Maybe somebody from Tanisha Martin. 519 Walton Street.
Who is it?
Amen. Come on, somebody, amen. Give us a song and let, while we call her.
All right, man.
Call her, amen. Amen. She didn't have to be here to win it, amen.
Jamaica.
Come on, Mike. Come on. Keep on playing. Give us something while we call this woman, amen.
She might jump out the building. She got her address on there?
Message 22.
Sorry, Ricky pulled again. Yeah.
No, she still won it, amen.
That's right.
Come on,
That's
fans.
it.
Yeah.
That's right.
Amen. We will be going by Walton Street today.
Yeah.
Amen. If she still lives there, amen, then it's hers.
That's right.
Amen. But it's Tanisha Martin, 519 Walton Street, Durham. And the number that she gave us is disconnected, but we will be going by Walton Street when we leave here today. Amen. Then knock on that door. Amen. And if she stay there, she get the TV. Amen.
Yeah.
This may be some of the tickets that the kids sold on yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Amen. And fast. Come on, let's give God some praise.
Amen. Janet. Oh, Janet. Tell Jimmy what price that. Janet.
She gotta be home and she gotta show her ID to match with the name on the
Oh, man.
Amen. Come on again. Let's give God some praise. Amen. Amen. And we thank God certainly, amen, for all of, amen, the support, amen, and the supporters in the house, amen, for this project, amen, and for all of us coming together for this occasion. We certainly thank you, amen. The youth will have another TV, amen, and they will be they will be raffling off, amen. So, amen, the youth are wanting to go somewhere for the summer, so they will have their own TV to raffle off, amen. So, amen, you can get in on the next one to help the youth, amen. We have no, amen. Amen. We have no gimmicks, amen. And if you want to come up and go through the bucket, amen, you'll see that every ticket that bought, I kept it in lock and key. Nobody seen them until today. I pulled them out. So everybody, you can find your name in there. It's in the bucket. So we bless the Lord. Come on, somebody give God a hand. Amen. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Amen. We certainly thank you. Amen. At this time, amen. Amen. We thank you. Amen. Amen. Amen.
These 3 pins.
Amen. We thank you for everybody for the support again for Pastor Bobbitt. Amen. Come on. Amen.
Amen.
So, again, allowing the Lord to use her. Amen. Come on. Amen. She, amen, been very supportive. Amen. Thank God that she raised me, amen, to do what I did, amen. Because when I was doing wrong, she told me wrong is wrong and right is right, amen. She didn't pat me up, amen.